Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. This series I want to explore this week and maybe next week, depending on how, the feedback I get from you guys. I want to talk to you guys today about careers that does not require a college degree. I'm going to actually divide this up into several sections here. Wanting to talk about degrees you can start off with right out of high school. And for some of you don't necessarily like to be out in the open, in the hustle and bustle. You want to work in an office. So I'm going to go over, let's see here, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different career fields that you can actually jump straight into after high school, or at least fulfill the requirements. The first one we're going to talk about is becoming an insurance agent. In the field of insurance, you actually have so many options. See right here, insurance. Oh, maybe you're not able to see that. Let me write it in a darker ink so you guys can see. Insurance. Is that better for you guys? If not, you know what? Let's bring it up close, because it's not about me, it's about the information. There we go. Insurance. And keep in mind, in order for you to explore this career field, really what it requires is a license. A license from the specific state. Let's say, in this case, from Florida State. Depending on what type of insurance you also want to sell, or you also want to work in, if you're looking to get into more the health, life, and annuities, then you're going to talk about a 215 insurance license. If you're talking about other products such as property, auto, things of that nature, then you're looking at a 220 license. Those are just, a couple of, depending on what you want to specialize in, if you want to actually sell insurance or you truly just want to administer claims, depending on how deep or how shallow you want to get involved with insurance, then insurance is something that is a viable field that really only requires a license from the specific state. Of course, every state has a different requirement. There's continuing education requirements, but it does not require 4 years of commitment with that particular degree. With that particular career track. Next, we want to go over either mortgage originator or loan officer. That also, loan officer, let's put that up there. Maybe you guys can see this better. Loan officer. Okay, is that better? Yes. All right. Loan officer. Keep in mind, of course, loan officer, it's also a licensed type of degree. The licensed type of career track. You may actually only need, you may have some state requirements, and you may also have some national requirements for that. Okay, but that, of course, loan officer, mortgage loan originator is what you call MLO. So when you're looking to get into that field, you want to look for MLO. Mortgage loan, of course, forgive my scribble here. Mortgage loan originator. Okay, so that's to give you a better idea. That really only requires a license in your state to obtain that particular degree. That's the major requirement. And of course, we're going to go to the next one, which is account executive. An account executive is code word for sales. The best time to learn, if you're going to be any kind of decent entrepreneur, you're going to have to learn how to sell. And getting some form of sales position is definitely giving you a leg up in your career in any field, because sales is an important part of anyone's career. In order for you to be able to learn to sell yourself, you got to learn to do that now. So getting into account executive position. You could be selling widgets. You could be selling, back in the day, you could be selling vacuum cleaners, but that does not require a college degree. What that does require is a major amount of hustle, drive, determination, and massive action. It requires a lot of networking. It requires a lot of follow-up. It requires a mindset, a hustle mindset. So if you want to get into account executive or sales, it's going to require that. It doesn't require a college degree. Fourth on the list, of course, one of my favorites, real estate agent. Because being in the real estate field will open doors to a lot of other sectors. Real estate agents are involved in so many pieces of the home buying process from start to finish. Real estate agents can either do it part-time, you guys can do it part-time or full-time. Of course, the income potential for these and other careers, really, it requires a state license as well. This is where you would bring clients out on tour in different places and different houses and things of that nature. Depending on what state you're in and what type of clientele you serve, part-time real estate agents are making a little bit, maybe say $20,000-$30,000 a year, because they do it part-time. They may sell a few houses here and there. Then, of course, you have shows like $1 Million listings that when they're selling those $1 Million listings, they're making a good percentage off of that. So real estate agents have the potential to make great money without having to go through the process or having to go through the lengthy process of obtaining a college degree. And of course, we're going to stop here because we've actually gone through 1, 2, 3, 4 of the careers without a college degree. We're going to go over 2 more in the next video, but that is going to require some skin in the game and some business ownership. So careers without a college degree. Not that there's anything wrong with careers that require a college degree, but don't use the lack of a college degree to be economically independent. So you guys take care. In the next video, we're going to go over 2 other office-bound careers, because all of what I talked about have the potential to start off at the very least $30,000 a year and have the potential to go 60, 70, 80,000, depending on your hustle, depending on who you're working for, and depending on your drive to make things happen in your career. And of course, I'm sharing this information with you so you get a better gauge as to where you want to go. If you're not planning on going straight from high school to college, these are some of the options that you can actually explore. And they really only require a license, or some require some experience, things of that nature. And of course, if you're looking for somebody to definitely help you, point you in the right direction as far as what careers you're looking to get into, you can definitely check out my free resource, of course, at mentorshirley.com/DCG, which is a dream career guide that you can use on your own to definitely help you push forward and figure out what it is that you want to do. And what you do may actually be one of the things that we talked about today. However, if it's not, then you definitely want to work with me further and walk with me one-on-one, then you can definitely do so at mentorshirley.com/services/career strategy, where you and I work together to go through what it is that you want to do with your career. I wanted to offer this to you guys so you guys know that, listen, you can actually get started in your career right after high school, without having to go through the process of having a college degree, and do so successfully and make good money while you're doing it. So guys, take care. And of course, if you have additional questions, or you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you find the information helpful, and share it with people, especially the high school students that are coming out now, to make sure that they understand that their career path is their responsibility. So taking action on it now is imperative. Take care, guys. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, or like it depending on what platform you see this video. Bye.